Hi everyone, this is Yukti Belwal. As you all know that I am a consultant and this channel of mine is dedicated towards giving you information about MBBS Abroad. The first very important question which comes in the mind of a student who thinks about studying MBBS abroad is which medical university is good to study MBBS. So this question I've been facing a lot of times in my seminars, in my webinars, sometimes when I'm having counseling sessions at my office as well. So basically there is no answer for that, but there are various factors that can affect you or that can help you choosing a university for yourself which is good for you to study MBBS. So today in this video we're going to find those out. I'm going to point out 5 of them, although these are the most important 5 of them, but they are much more details that you have to go through when you're selecting a medical university. So the first and very important point is the establishment year of the university. So basically there is always a establishment year of a university when the university is established. So basically sometimes students focus a lot on that, and of course many consultants also try to make them focus in that kind of establishment year. But I want to tell you that this is just one very tiny thing, although there are many other things which can help you decide it. So when you talk about establishment year, there's a year when the university established itself, then there's a year when the university might started teaching medicine if it's not a pure medical university. Then there's a year when the university started taking international students because they can't take international students from the beginning of the establishment. And the last and very important is when did they begin to take Indian students. Okay, so there are various things you need to understand that when we talk about establishment year, what does it actually means, and what other things also apart from establishment year that you should keep your focus on. The second very important point is the city where you're going to study, where you're going to live in that country. So when I talk about city, there's various factors when I talk about city and why it is important. The first thing is the approachability, the accessibility to reach the university. So it should be easy for you to reach there, and it should be not very much into the remote areas which is very distant to reach over there. Second very important point is it is also important to study in a good city, in a popular city, in a metropolitan city, in a big city, because bigger the city, more the population, and the patient flow is also affected that. Well, that is my another point as well when I talk about it, that you should also check the population of the city in which you are studying. So basically sometimes students choose for a lesser budget, they go for a university which is far off from the capital city. Instead of doing that, you can choose another country which has lower budget university in the capital area. That is also one of the very good ideas that you can implement. Okay, so second and third point is second point is the city, that it should be a metropolitan city, bigger city. And the third point is the population. Always check the population of the city, don't go in remote areas, because the bigger hospitals are always in the metropolitan city or the capital city or only. The good doctors, the good professors will of course want to stay in a bigger and better city of that country. Fourth very much important point, English teaching faculty. So basically if a university has pure English teaching faculty, then they will be having a proper English medium program. You can check this on search.wdms.org website. I'll put some kind of video here where I'm showing you that any university which has proper teaching faculty or a proper English program is very much important, guys. So refrain from studying in a university which have bilingual programs. So from third year onwards, they will teach you in their own language, which is gonna be affecting your studies and definitely your performance in the FMGE result as well. So yes, English teaching faculty is there or not is very important, and always talk to a fourth, fifth year student, not from the first year, because even in a bilingual university, the first, second, third year is taught in English. Sometimes the student itself, they don't know that they're gonna be learning in their own languages, the Russian language or the whatever language they're gonna be studying in. The fifth important point is hospital association. So there's a way to find out that how many hospitals they are associated with. So that means that they will have more and more department for you to for the clinical exposure part from the third year onwards. How many bed hospitals are there, and how much is, of course, the city you have already selected. So the population you have already checked. So of course you should also check the hospital association. So yes, these all factors will help you at least shortlist the university that you should do more research about. Okay, see, In BookMyUniversity, we send students to 12 universities, okay, but when the student comes here, we of course ask their preferences and we tell our reasons to recommend some particular university. So it's very important. Also, if these many points are not sufficient, you think you need more details, you need more counseling, please feel free to contact the BMA experts on this number, where you can talk to us and get more information about which university and which country is has having better English teaching faculty, having better hospital associations. All of this we can tell you more and more, because when I personally visit the university, I make sure that I actually see all these points. All other points are a bit of secondary, and these are the points which are very very important. Okay, so selecting a university is a very tough task, and you need your sincere efforts in that, because one wrong decision and from second onwards you will be trying to find out the ways to transfer. These days I've been getting a lot of requests from students that they want to transfer their university, they want to take transfer from their university. So the reason, because so many students look for transfer, is because their selection of the university was wrong, or their selection of the consultancy was wrong. Because sometimes, even if you're trying to search everything, if you go to a wrong consultancy, they might do your brainwash and they make you select a university which is actually not that great. If you think there are other factors which are as important as these factors, then you can comment below and tell me that okay, this factor was as much important. We can discuss about that in upcoming videos. Also, if you think there are other things that you want to know and you think it is important to know, that also you can put it out here. And if you're already a student of a university and you think that this factor which you thought that is not that important but it came out to be very important, you can put it comment there and let other students know that how these factors are so much important. The admissions of Feb session is almost on the closing end, and we will be beginning the admissions for the 2021 September admissions as well. So if you're interested to get counseling from BookMyUniversity, you want to take admission through BookMyUniversity, then you should, first thing is you should download our BookMyUniversity app, from which you will get a assigned counselor for your further process. Also, you can directly talk to me. You can, through your counselor, you can talk to me, have a session with you, your parents, your family members, and we can have a discussion about your requirements, and we can suggest you a few very good options about which university you should go to study MBBS. We will keep updating new information on this channel, and if you have not yet subscribed us, then you should do it right now. We will keep bringing new and new information about MBBS abroad, and that's gonna be very very helpful for you. Thank you so much for watching this video. We'll keep bringing these kind of informative videos which can help you to select the best medical university for yourself.